Hey, what's going on YouTube? Action Figure Network coming at you with another video. So today I will be doing a review on the Iron Man Marvel Legends, this figure being the Heroic Age Iron Man armor. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Iron Man in general, so bear with me. I don't want you guys getting frustrated if I mess up on anything. Also, I believe that there is another name for this costume, but I am not sure. So if you guys could please comment in the comment box below of what this is, that would be very much appreciated. But this is a really good figure overall. There's one gripe that I have, and that's basically with the articulation. But other than that, the sculpt and paint applications on this figure are great. Now, to begin with the review, legitimately, because I know you guys came here to watch that, let's start off with the size comparison. Now, for size comparison, I do have the Iron Man Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure, the Ironmonger, which is this figure right here, standing next to the figure that I will be reviewing, which is the Heroic Age Iron Man Armor. Now, this figure has really good size compared to the Ironmonger. They work in scale with each other. The Ironmonger, of course, is bigger, but not by much. Compared to my review of the Iron Patriot from the Dark Avengers, this Heroic Age Iron Man figure is bigger in size while being compared to the Ironmonger. Now, on camera, it looks like it goes to about right here, but off camera, it looks to about right here. So, pretty good size overall with both figures. I always say that, but it is. They work in scale with each other, so that's really cool. Now that you've seen a size comparison of the Heroic Age Iron Man figure, or the Heroic Age Iron Man armor figure, compared to the Build-A-Figure Ironmonger, let's get into the detail of the Heroic Age Iron Man armor figure next. Now, for detail, this figure is loaded with a ton of awesome detail. I really do like it. So let's just get into it. We can see that he has the red and gold head, but he does have the gold faceplate. We can see that he does kind of have that black emotion on his face right there, where the lining and stuff like that. We do see that he does have the blue and white eyes, which is really cool because it looks like they're lighting up. Now we get down more and we can see the arc reactor, which looks really nice, and it looks like there's some little arc reactors right there. So that's cool as well. We have two more right there. We have some, and then it looks like on the arm as well that there is a little arc reactor. But then we got all this great line sculpting. Then we get to the hands, and I don't know if that's arc reactor or not, but just turning this around, we can see that it does have the repulsor blast right there. And then we do have a closed fist with a little arc reactor right there. I don't know what to call it, so comment in the comment box below if you know. We turn his hand and we can see that there is no repulsor blast right there, so that's kind of unfortunate. It would have been cool if he had two open hands. So then we get down and and there's the muscling and the detailing and the armor and stuff like that, so that's really nice. There's a lot of sculpting on this, so not all of it is just paint applications, it's sculpting. We got more line sculpting like that, and then the knees, it basically goes from a red boot, and then we have some more gold. Looks like the little two arc reactors right there. And then zooming out, we can see that he does have the red feet. So that's really cool. I love the detailing. So now that you've seen, and I have looked at and reviewed the front of the detail for this figure, let's get into the back. Now, the detailing for the back is basically just the same as the front, except without all those little arc reactors. We get the yellow and red sculpting in there, so that's really nice. Little two arc reactors right there. And then we can see on the hips that there are two on both sides, the little arc reactors. We do get a red serial number or whatever that number is, and then basically it's just the same. It's just the same except a little retooled on the back than the front. So yeah, that was just a little brief thing of the detailing and sculpting for the front part. I mean, not the front part, we just looked at the front part, but the back part of this figure. So yeah, I didn't really want to go into a whole lot of time for this, so now that we've looked at the detailing and sculpting for the front and back, let's get into the paint application portion of this video. Now, the paint applications are basically three colors: gold, red, and blue. But just to show you a closer look at it, let's just get into it. So we can see that on the front, He does have the blue eyes with the white inside, so that's different. He does have the black for like the mouth area where that opens and closes, and then he just has the gold faceplate with the red head. We get down and there's just some more red, blue, and gold, and it's basically just the same. Paint applications are clean. I do wish that the inside was red though, but basically it's just that. Some more red and gold. Oh, red and gold, red and gold, red and gold, red and gold. It is just another Iron Man armor with the blue, red, and gold. Just a flamboyant color scheme to this, so that's really cool. So now that we have looked at the front, and basically we're not even going to look at the back just because it is the same. Now that you've seen the paint applications and that it's basically just 3 simple colors but done very nicely, let's get on to the articulation part of this review. Now I must say, I really do like the articulation on this figure, so let's just get into it and I'll just show you what this figure is like. I have to zoom out just a little bit. So he's able to go left, right, full 360 if you like him to. He can go down just a little ways, but it's kind of hindered. It looks really cool though. Not ghoul. I'm kind of slurring my words, so sorry about that, but he can look up really nicely. Could have been a little bit better. He does have joints at the arm, but they can't move like this because it is of the sculpting. It is hindered. It does rotate up like that, and it really can't go in, but they does go forward like this. Can't go back because of the sculpting and how that hinders the articulation. But he does have the bicep tricep swivel, does bend at 2 points at the elbow, and you can see that my figure is still very stiff, so that's a good thing. Can't really bend 2 times because of how the sculpting and the muscle is, but it does have 2 points at the elbow. Does go full 360 down, but can't go up. And see, this is what I had to gripe. If you're gonna have an Iron Man, you have to have him do the repulsor blast, and you really can't, because it's just like that, and he really, yeah, it's not gonna work for me. It just doesn't look right. So yeah, you can, but it's, yeah, you get my drift. So he does have that nice ab crunch that allows him to go down like that, which it could have been better. Up, could have been better. Does have the full 360 waist articulation movement. Does spread his legs out like that, which is really nice. Does go forward. Not as back as much forward, but does have the upper quad swivel. Does bend 2 times at the knee. 1, 2. And then he does go down and up at the foot, and also has a gorgeous ankle pivot. Yeah, an ankle pivot. I'm digging it. So yeah, guys, now that you've seen the articulation for this figure, we've looked at the sculpting and the detail with the paint applications, and we even had a size comparison. Let's get into the overall review and how I feel about this figure. Coming next. So be ready for a mind blown, because I know you guys like those. So yeah, guys, just gonna do that right now. The Iron Man Marvel Legends Heroic Age Iron Man armor figure. Now, in my opinion, I feel like this is a hit or miss or kind of figure where you could be like, oh, I really do like Iron Man and he's my favorite Avenger, or even superhero, or you can be like one of those people that are like, another Iron Man figure from Hasbro. Why? And it's just kind of like one of those things. Now, in my opinion, this is a good figure, but I'm tired of Iron Man figures. There's a couple that I really do like, and yeah, now this figure, you'll find out when I rate this figure. We did see that the articulation could have been better on this figure. Some of the sculpting could have been retooled so the articulation was better. But overall, the paint applications and the sculpting and detail that went into this figure were very nicely done. Now, you're asking yourself, well, why won't he just tell us to pick this figure up or not to pick this figure up? And really, this is just my opinion. I'm going to say if you are a completist and you want to get all the figures in a wave, or just complete the Build-A-Figure from getting all the figures, then go ahead and do that. Honestly, if you're not, just buy the Build-A-Figure piece separately. Now, I believe that this figure comes with one of the arms for the Ironmonger, but I'm not sure. Just go online if you can and check that out. But really, it's just one of those hit or miss figures. Overall, just a pretty good figure, solid figure for Iron Man fans and for Marvel Legends collectors in general. So yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome. My subscribers and viewers, you're awesome. Even those who aren't, I mean, I'm not saying that you're not awesome, but yeah, thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. And yeah. So guys, if you could, please comment in the comment box below of what you would like to see next, or just put anything that's not bad. Tell me what I could do better for my reviews. Tell me what figure you would like me to see next, whether it be Marvel Legends, DC Universe Classics, DC Collectibles, yada yada yada, etc. I might get some DC Collectibles, but I also might not, and just get the Guardians of the Galaxy wave. So comment in the comment box below of what I should get. So yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. If you could like, rate, and subscribe this video, or even subscribe to my channel. You can't subscribe to this video, but you can subscribe to my channel for more videos. Over the weekend I got 2 subscribers, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, guys, thanks again for watching, and until, let's see, Wednesday, when I will be doing the Classic Horned Iron Man review, this is Action Figure Network signing out. Thanks again for watching, guys.